Hey guys, today I wanted to talk to you all about career goals. As someone that wants to be a clinical social worker, my end goal is to run my own residential facility and to be a program director, a clinical residential program director. I want to be able to provide therapy, oversee supervision with staffing, and just make sure these kids who can't live in the home with their family or they've been removed still have the best life experience that they can have, even with limitations that they may need. So as I've been doing my internship at New Beginnings, I have let Mark, my field instructor, know my end goals. So each meeting me and him have, he'd ask, okay, well, how do you think the supervision was this week? Or how do you think the programs run? What would you do different? What would you do as a supervisor to help manage the staffing? This week the staffing had a lot of drama. Luckily, I don't have to be a part of it because I'm not there full time, but there was a lot of staffing, communication, and people were getting very frustrated with the program, and they were kind of acting out in the work field. I saw their supervisor come on, their shift leader, and they basically were very rude and very disengaged with the children. So Mark asked me, in that situation, what would you have done as the leader? And I offered, I would have offered some breaks to my staff. I would have offered some guidance, maybe have meetings, pull one out at a time, find out what's going on, separate the group so they appear to have more of their own opinion about the situation rather than the group reflection of something, because people feed off one another. I have learned from my observation in this drop-in facility that supervising staff and meeting clients' need is difficult because everyone was raised different and everyone has a difference of opinion. But when you make too many people make decisions, it takes away from what the leadership role is supposed to be, and then it makes the staff lose some respect because they feel like they can make a decision and can change a plan and can do what they want because of the moment and how they were raised and what worked for them, when really everything should come from a clinical standpoint in support of whatever that client's needs are. Sometimes clients want something, but they don't need it, and it's not a part of their clinical plan, so it's not necessary at this time. Other clients need those services. So, knowing that my career goal is leadership and all that, I'm definitely using this opportunity at New Beginnings Drop-In Center to observe staffing and observe how supervision goes with their shift leader and how they are addressed and how conflict is revised. I think it's very important for everyone to stay on the same page, and I really feel New Beginnings and this internship is setting me up in the right route to what I want to do later in life. I don't want to run a small facility like this, but the exposure of the supervision and the staffing and the leadership is extremely helpful and showing me a different light than what I've always seen at my full-time job at Sterling Services, day treatment. Everyone handles things differently, and sometimes a small group of staff and one leader tends to have more personal relationships, and things can be done differently because everyone's on a first name, see everyday basis, and that makes a huge difference. At Sterling, a lot of the supervision comes from people who aren't on the floor all the time or aren't in the facility all the time, so they really don't know always what's going on. And it's really nice to have this opportunity to see different roles of leadership and be able to ask questions and have it be a learning opportunity for me as well. And Mark has done a really fantastic job of having my supervision times reflect what has happened on that week and help me kind of process through why certain decisions were made and what type of process that decision went through. And it's really opened my eyes to what being a program director will entail, and I definitely think I'm on the right path. I definitely enjoy using my knowledge in the clinical field to help encourage decisions and make the best ones for clients' needs and clients' and the staff needs as well, because you want everyone on the floor to remain happy, staffing and client-wise. And I think that getting everyone's feedback individually is a great place to start. So it's my video on career goals. Does everyone in this class feel that their internship is leading them toward their career goal in the end? And if it's not, what internship would you have picked instead of the one you're in? Thanks, guys.